What's up? So I wanted to do a little tarot reading for us today. I've already pulled the cards and it's going to be looking at your current situation, what the challenge is, what the opportunity is, and then also what is maybe driving all of this. I can see there's something about connections. I see there is a little bit about a new start. So let's get into it and see what resonates with you. Of course, take what only resonates and feels supportive for you. Because that's what tarot is. It's really just a tool to tap into what inklings you already know. Okay? So let's get into it. First off, let's look at the situation itself. So I am seeing you really tapping into your feminine energy. I feel as though maybe you've come out of a period of healing and taking time for yourself, and maybe even a period of burnout. And it's like you've been able to reignite your own personal spark again. You're feeling more creative, you're feeling more abundant, you're feeling more like yourself. So we love that. You are totally in your Empress energy here. And this is a major arcana card, so this is like an important moment for you, that you're finally stepping into this more feminine embodied energy, okay? And what I'm also seeing about this is you are stabilizing your foundations, you're stabilizing your home life, your day-to-day. I feel like there are many things in your life that you are celebrating. You may be spending more time with family and loved ones, maybe having reunions from or with people that you love from the past, potentially. Maybe there are certain celebrations happening for you, and with the people that you love. So we love that. It's like you're embodying this feminine, creative, abundant energy, and it's like you're actually able to like have that witnessed. It's like you're coming out of this period of maybe being a little bit more introspective, and now you're actually like out and about, and to have that new energy that you're holding mirrored back to you feels amazing. So we love that. And I'm seeing that, okay, this is all beautiful, right? I'm also seeing that you are tending to your subconscious thoughts. You are tending to your shadows. Maybe you're recognizing more how your fear, how past mindsets or even ideas of like scarcity have been driving your identity for a really long time, and driving your beliefs and driving your actions. So I feel like that's something you're still navigating. You're stepping into this new version of you where you feel more grounded, solid, sensual. But of course, there are still things that come up, and I feel like you're just assessing them. You're assessing those thoughts and subconscious beliefs that are coming up. And I feel like you are also doing like an audit of your time and your energy. And I think it's becoming very clear to you what is serving your energy and what is not serving your energy. So the celebration aspect, we got Four of Wands, also creating stability. The subconscious, the things that are unknown, the mystery is the Moon. And I further clarified the Moon with Seven of Coins, which is like assessing the seeds that you've planted and seeing what is actually coming to fruition. So I'm also seeing with the Moon that, okay, you're listening to your intuition, You're leaning into abundance and creativity, but there are also things that are still unknown to you. It's like your path is unfolding one step at a time. Okay? So that's the situation. What is the challenge? What is the challenge with all of this? There's a new start that's either already begun or that's trying to come through. There's a new start that's trying to come through. You got the Fool, right? This is like the very beginning of the hero's journey. It's like, okay, you've been in healing. Now you're this icon, right? Now you're the Empress. You're starting a new path. You're starting a new journey from this higher vibe place. The challenge. What is the challenge with this? Now that you're getting to your next level, you're being required to step into emotional maturity in a new way. You are becoming the authority over your emotions and your connections. Anytime we step into a new chapter, we are gonna come into new challenges, of course. Of course, there's new blessings, there's new opportunities, but with new levels, there's gonna be new challenges that help us learn more about ourselves and also grow and expand and learn. There's something about your emotions that you are navigating. You are learning to not have your emotions so rocked by what's happening externally, especially as you're transitioning into this new journey or new part of your journey. Maybe you are also like trying to balance the risks that you're taking with emotional maturity and not being emotionally reactive. How can I take a leap of faith? How can I take an intuitive risk while also staying grounded in my own emotions and not being reactive? But I'm also seeing it's like you may have been holding up walls. Where have you placed boundaries? Okay, it's like it's good to have boundaries, but it's also like, are your boundaries serving you and protecting you? Are they acting as like a screen door, or are they acting as like a metal door that's locked shut? I feel as though maybe you've been hurt in the past, so it's been hard for you to come into this new embodiment and let down the walls. I feel like maybe you're feeling a little tired emotionally. Let's see. So I further clarified. So the 9 of Wands, this is like, okay, he's been in battle. He's feeling wary. He's feeling tired, a little defensive, but he's like almost at the end. Like he's determined to make it to the end. And I further clarified that with Knight of Cups. So that's like wearing your heart on your sleeve. And like obviously the Knight of Cups is the precursor to the Queen of Cups and then the King of Cups. So I'm like, I feel like you're navigating this new journey where maybe in the past you were coming at it from maybe wearing your heart on your sleeve a little too much, and it caused you to get burned. But now you are stepping more into your authority, having more grounded emotions when it comes to the King of Cups. Like, he's not gonna get rocked that easily because he's very steady in his emotions. You're growing from this maybe over idealistic Knight of Cups into this more grounded King of Cups. Let me know how that resonates. Okay, what's the opportunity? What's the opportunity? It's interesting because you got the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the youngest version of these. So it's like the challenge is going from this over idealistic, heart on your sleeve Knight of Cups that might project fantasies onto people and think that they're gonna save them from something or be the answer to what they need, into this more mature King of Cups. but the opportunity is for you to almost go back and let yourself be curious again and be open-hearted. Okay, it's like, how can you stay grounded in your emotions, not let anything external rock you, allow you to, whatever might activate you, allowing being able to get yourself back to baseline quicker than you used to, while also maintaining this childlike innocence, curiosity, letting yourself be pleasantly surprised by life. Very interesting. The opportunity. Tapping more into your creative passions and hobbies. Letting your inner child play, letting your inner teen play, get creative. Create just for the sake of creating. Creating just because you're curious about how something will look or feel or sound when you create it and when you express it. And maybe getting curious about your emotions as well from a compassionate standpoint. And then strength, Page of Cups and strength. Not forcing anything, not leading with force, but leading with grace and poise and being gentle, softening. Opportunity. Okay, and then letting initial sparks catch your attention. Letting yourself be inspired. Allowing your curiosity to be piqued. Allowing yourself to follow the nudges. Following what wants to be expressed emotionally, but also when it comes to passion, ideas, action that you want to take. This is like fire, water, okay? Very interesting. Following a spark while still allowing yourself to stay soft, confident, persuasive, but not forceful. That's the opportunity. I wonder what you got going on. And like all of this is happening because what's coming up underneath, what's beneath all of this? There is a new tangible beginning and opportunity that wants to come through. It could be related to finances. You got Ace of Pentacles here. Could be related to finances, work, health, but even something is being given to you. This is a new opportunity. This is a new way to make money. This is a new way for you to express your value out in the world. Almost like, okay, is this a new chance for you to step into your self-worth? I pulled some clarifiers. Let's think about this for a second. Okay, so there's this new opportunity. I guess it could be a connection as well, since we have so many of these cups, but I feel like there's been a major transformation going on behind the scenes where you are no longer focusing on what didn't go right. Like maybe something that has been trying to come through, but you've been so focused on what didn't work out, everything that, you know, disappointed you, that you haven't been able to see all of the blessings that are actually around you. And the more that you've been tapping into, like, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, oh, this was actually, you know, I was disappointed about this, but this was actually a great learning for me. The more you tap into that instead of the scarcity and the disappointment, like something is really shifting. You're going to be receiving more opportunities. And I think there's this sense of like, I'm no longer overcompensating. I'm no longer like over analyzing, over managing, holding more than I need to hold in order for something to work. 10 of Wands. This can be over responsibility, burdens, like just literally carrying too much. And then beautiful card, 3 of Cups. This is all about like celebration, community, joy, sisterhood, working together, everyone bringing their own unique thing to the table to enjoy and embrace. It's like tapping into your community. Who is your community? Who are your people? When you let go of all this shit, you're able to actually see, who are my people? Who are my people? Who am I trying to connect with? And this is closing out a major cycle. Like this had to come up so that you could see all of the shit. You could see the dynamics, the power dynamics, the control, the whatever it was, so that you could release it. And then from that, new opportunities are coming your way. And it's like you want these opportunities. You have been stepping into your Empress Era so that you could receive these opportunities. The challenge is, yeah, this stuff is requiring you to take responsibility of how you're showing up in the world and get outside of your comfort zone. It's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity to allow yourself to be more playful, have more fun, not take things so seriously. Let me just get one word of guidance for you before we close out. What is one word of guidance as we move forward? 3 of Coins, work together. Work together. Who can you collaborate with? Who do you feel drawn to connect with? What are you building? What is starting to come together for you? Who are you eager to get to know? Who are you curious about and want to connect with? Who do you feel like you could actually build something sustainable with? Let me know. What is this about? What is this about? Oh my God. I feel like this is a good vibe though. We'll say that. That was a good vibe. All right, I hope this was helpful and supportive. Maybe I'll see you next time. Have a great week. Sending you the best vibes. Bye.